Introducing Meta Ray-Ban Display, the world's most advanced AI glasses. With a full color display built into the lens of the glasses, it's there when you need it and gone when you don't. Send and receive messages, translate or caption live conversations, collaborate with Meta AI, and more. Be one of the first to try Meta Ray-Ban Display. Visit meta.com/Meta Ray-Ban Display to book a demo and find your pair.
This episode is brought to you by LinkedIn. Healthcare professionals can lead their careers with LinkedIn. Discover jobs by specialty, preferred shifts, and even desired salary. From mental health therapists to radiology technicians, it's now faster and easier for healthcare professionals to find the right fit. Learn more at linkedin.com/healthcare. Side effects may include faster job placement, improved work-life balance, and increased career satisfaction.
Welcome to another episode of the Inside Job Boards and Recruitment Marketplaces podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Stephen Rothberg. I'm the founder of College Recruiter. Peter, welcome back from Spain.
Thank you very much. It was a delightful trip. It was our best rec buzz ever. And the only thing that was missing, I won't go there. I should have been there. In any case, I'm Peter Zollman with the AIM Group. We work with job boards and recruitment marketplaces to provide business intelligence and consulting, and our RecBuzz conference, which is now a little less than a year away in beautiful Vienna. So you better be there next year, buddy.
Never been to Vienna, but I think I will be within a year.
Well, I certainly hope so. And with us today is Ryan Affolter. He leads the talent acquisition advisory practice at RogueHire. Man, oh man, you are so good at that, Stephen. I'm impressed.
It's almost like I know.
Move around the screen at the beginning too. It's like going all around.
It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost.
Yeah, which is clearly not the case. But Ryan is feeling a little under the weather, so he decided to stick with us. So we're going to keep it short. We're going to ask him some questions. If he hacks along the way, we'll just pretend that he's not coughing and keep asking him questions, you know? There you go. So, Ryan, the title is, What Do Healthcare Recruiters Look For at Job Boards? And clearly, healthcare recruiting is still going gangbusters. Mm-hmm. And so you can tell us all about that. And then you'll use up our time and we'll be done.
I think Peter's saying he doesn't want me to ask a question.
Right.
So,
well,
So Ryan, maybe tell us also like what RogueHire is, and that'll lead us into the healthcare discussion too.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Peter. In a nutshell, RogueHire is a technology, business intelligence, benchmarking, analytics solution for healthcare talent acquisition, performance, and efficiency. That's a lot, but we're helping the healthcare TA world analyze their data to find gaps, find efficiencies, solve problems. Like you mentioned, I lead kind of the top of the funnel, helping our customers find the best ways to attract and retain talent.
And so what is it that they look for? Not meaning the employees, but from the job boards and the recruitment marketplaces and that stuff. What do they need? What do they want?
That's a great question. I think, the ecosystem of, recruitment, marketing, and sourcing options is absolutely cluttered with options these days. So it's really hard to sift through the noise and kind of find what is really the best leading solutions out there. So there's a lot of things that they look for to find net new talent. I think experience in working with healthcare systems and some proven track record of being able to help find new registered nurses, clinical talent. There's others that are pretty impactful jobs that are these kind of purple squirrels and hard to fill. And the supply and demand of healthcare has always been a challenge, and I think in today's marketplace it's even more pressing, where there's just an overwhelming amount of demand for healthcare talent, and the supply is obviously limited, and there's other economic social things that are impacting the workplace too now. A retiring workforce of registered nurses that need to be replaced. So where are those channels to really find, hunt, activate, and connect talent to opportunity?
So, what are the 2 or 3 quick bullet points that any job board or recruitment marketplace that wants to serve the healthcare industry, 2 or 3 quick bullet points that they must provide to make it work?
Great question. And I know some of these things are outside of the control of a job board, but I would say my top ones are providing a seamless experience in connecting that candidate to the opportunity. I know a lot of healthcare systems have lengthy apply processes through some of the larger applicant tracking systems out there, but providing a variety of ways, whether that's a easy apply, quick apply solution, or connecting them straight to the applicant tracking system apply process. So kind of creating a seamless experience, I think, is big. Allowing the employer to showcase their employer brand differentiators. These are things about them that are specific, attractive, different, and real. Helps the employer kind of showcase the why us, why now story, and kind of sift above the noise there and stand out. I think that's huge. Healthcare talent has choice in offering the employer the ability to stand out or show why they're different is critical.
The BARF. Breaking news, acquisitions, research, funding. It's the week that was. It's a wonderful way to catch up on the week that was the week prior. Kind of a John Oliver-esque type of show. Ryan and I pitch each other's stories. We laugh. It's fun. You can watch it on YouTube, but you can also subscribe to the podcast. Give it a listen. Give it a look. Thanks.
Cool. That makes a ton of sense. Sort of that differentiation. So you and I have known each other for a couple decades. I think we first crossed paths like way back in the Jobs to Web days. I think you were at TMP, which is now Radency, even before then. One of the things that I've always really, really enjoyed talking with you about are sort of like things related to data, the analytics, the drop-offs, conversions, et cetera. And before we jumped on, you were talking about why time to source is, in your mind, more important than time to hire. Maybe can you explain that for the viewers?
Yeah, I'll break that down. And I think obviously that thinking is not to say time to hire doesn't matter at all.
Right.
But when you break it down and look at it like a supply chain, and time to hire is that entire life cycle, that really doesn't give you or the employer much to work with, right? So my argument is that other metrics like time to source are more critical lagging indicators than just time to fill. So these metrics kind of show what has already happened, that kind of historical perspective on performance, and they're valuable in understanding trends and identifying areas of improvement. So time to source is important because that is the largest time frame if you break down all of the lagging indicators within time to fill, and one of the areas we can impact the most. So there's several things you can do to improve time to source, whether it's looking at your internal process, improving candidate quality, enhancing your employer branding. We talked about that emphasis on candidate experience to improve your employer brand, focusing on building relationships with candidates throughout the process, embedding different tools, whether that's like a new job board or a new outbound sourcing tool. So it's more the idea of looking at things like a supply chain and taking control over some of those lagging indicators that you can control. Because by improving time to source, you can cut down your time to hire significantly.
Cool. Peter, I think we have time for one more quick question.
Indeed. Well, I should never say indeed on a call like this, right? On a show like this, indeed, and everybody thinks it's the capital I indeed. Anyway, but nowadays, how much healthcare recruitment advertising is placed through programmatically, so it bounces all around as opposed to selected job board, selected recruitment marketplace, and which is better and why in 30 seconds?
Ooh, tough question. I think when programmatic first became kind of a game-changing solution for talent acquisition, the idea was to let the machine learning, let the algorithms control the full spend. I think employers are getting a little bit more intuitive, where they understand there is part of that ecosystem that should kind of focus on programmatic, but they're also finding those top for performing channels and investing direct budgets into them too. So I think there's a little bit of a mix where there's the kind of machine learning component of it, but then also be smart about your investments. If you know you have a really productive channel and you can get more efficiency by investing directly in there, absolutely. So think of it kind of like a multi-channel approach. You don't want to put all of your eggs into one basket, like just job advertising to begin with. You have your employer brand, you have your sourcing, you have your candidate experience tools, but then when you break it down into programmatic too, don't put all of it into the automation. Make your investments wisely, find ones that are getting the best ROI and capitalize there, but also take advantage of what programmatic was designed to do, which is maximize your ROI across a marketplace.
Awesome. Well, Ryan, thank you so much for persevering. And there's the cough, just in case anybody missed it. He really is under the weather. I really, really appreciate you being with us, sticking through this.
And you made it through.
You made it through. A bowl or two of chicken noodle soup and your pillow are the next two things on your list.
Sounds like Peter, a good plan.
Good to see you again. Welcome back from Barcelona. Ryan, you and I will have lunch or something at a fun eatery here in Minneapolis sometime this summer.
Sounds good, Stephen.
Sounds good. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Peter.
Thanks.
Cheers, guys.
Have a good one. And feel better.
Yeah.
Take care.
I get it. The podcast just isn't enough. That's all right. Head over to your favorite social app, search up Work Defined, WRK Defined, and connect with us.